No, madam.
No.
Shall I share the screen, Mahalakshmi?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, please. Very happy good evening to one and all present in this virtual session. I'm very
Madam, your voice is breaking, madam. Excuse me, ma'am.
Mahalakshmi, madam.
we have by learning various. I'm
Ma'am,
very
it's not
happy to
clear.
see
Your voice is
different
not clear,
colleges.
ma'am. Mahalakshmi.
Yes, ma'am.
Your voice is not clear.
Is now clear, sir?
Yes, try. We can check.
Hello, sir. Is it clear now?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Yes. A very happy good evening to one and all present in this virtual session. I'm very happy to see in the chat box assistant professors from different colleges from different parts of our country. It's really our we feel as blessed and pleasure, honorable thing to think over about the participants from different parts of our country. So we are in the final session of our workshop. Today I am going to present about public speaking and speaking in group. Next one, sir. Next slide, sir. Hello. Sir, next slide.
Madam, wait, madam. 1 minute, wait.
Hello.
Madam, 1 minute, wait.
Is my screen sharing, sir?
Yes, ma'am. It's visible. Go ahead.
Thank you. Thank you. So, this presentation topics covers public speaking, steps to be followed in public speaking, do's in public speaking, don'ts in public speaking, and 3 P's in public speaking, and how to add power to your speech in public. So this is what we are going to discuss in this presentation about what is public speaking is nothing. Every day we are speaking, but public speaking is different from casual speaking. Public speaking is the art of giving power to words to influence the audience, inspire the audience, and transform the lives of the audience. So that your speech must be influencing, inspiring, and transform the lives of your audience. That is, there must be change in behavior. That is what we are going to discuss under the head public speaking. So, in this presentation, we are going to discuss about how public communicating in public speaking. Yes, the public speaking is the art of connecting to a large audience, the art of connecting to a large audience is referred as public speaking. In today's fast-paced world where everybody is so busy chasing targets, it's really not feasible for the employers or the employees to discuss each and every issue with their employees in private. So, public speaking helps people to touch base with a large number of individuals at a single time. So, it is to be noted that public speaking is an art. So it is not as the casual speaking. Public speaking is not that easy as it sounds. So one needs to practice really well for the same. So the first thing you should bear in your mind is, do you have the agenda? Before going for public speaking, you should have clear agenda about your speaking. So what you are going to do in your speech, what the points you are going to cover, what are the activities you are going to do. The first and foremost step towards preparing for public speaking is to be very clear about the agenda. Ask yourself as to why do you need to address the people. So what is the purpose of the meeting? You should be clear in your mind. Without a purpose, you should not meet the audience. So non-kevas, you should not arrange for a meeting and start to speak. So you should have clear idea in your mind that too you must have an agenda about the speaking. So next to the agenda, preparing yourself agenda for the speaking. The information you are going to deliver should be authentic. So thorough knowledge about the topic, what you are going to speak to be discussed is in fact the key to an effective session. So you don't you doesn't give any wrong information to the audience. Your information what you are delivering to the audience should be authentic. So you should not give any false information to them. To get authentic information, you should surf various informative websites. You can read related books, you can read articles, notes, and gather as much as relevant information as you can. So support your content with live case studies, practical examples, and what is going on and the current information you should give. So current examples, if you provide, means it will be give more aroma to your speech. So that you must be updated in the information. That information too you should give authentic from the correct sources. And then what should be, so you have an idea for public speaking, you have a topic about the public speaking, then you should decide yourself about the agenda of that speaking. And the next step, you have the authentic information that you are going to speak in the public. The next step is, before going to speak, that is before going to jump into the pond, you must practice yourself. So you shouldn't directly jump into the pond for swimming. So you should must have prior practice. So practicing well is another step towards preparing for public speaking. Never be overconfident. Note the point. Never be overconfident. Oh, I can manage. So we can see in the on the spot like that. You don't have such type of attitude. So there must be variety of audience. There must be audience at all levels. That is average, above average, IQ levels of the audience. Maybe from low level to higher level, so that they may be well equipped than you. So maybe sometimes, so that you you doesn't have overconfident. So that confident is very, very important for your public speaking. Sir, am I audible?
Yes,
Sir,
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
is it clear, sir?
Clear, ma'am.
Yes,
Okay, okay. Okay, thank you, thank you. So, never be overconfident. Give your presentation in front of either a friend or colleague whom you trust and is capable of giving you honest and correct feedback before going to speak. That or otherwise, you can practice yourself in front of the mirror before going to speak. So it works well. So it helps you to realize your mistakes and realize how your body language is, how your facial expressions are. Like that, you can get a good feedback, yeah, while you practicing yourself in front of your mirror or in front of your friend or any other person. So that practice yourself before going to speak. And then you must follow your language carefully. You must follow your language carefully. That is, you need good amount of knowledge about the grammar. So the basic thing is you must practice grammatical structures each and every day. You must follow the grammatical structures while reading, and you must follow your own language while speaking. So use the right tenses. Take extreme care of your grammar. So that is very, very important. So if you never care for your grammar, there may be many mistakes. For examples, in writing, if you avoid punctuation marks, there may be misunderstandings may be there. So that in speaking and writing also, you must follow your grammar. So I told you to first you have an idea about topic about the public speaking. Before entering into the speaking, you must have an agenda about what you are going to speak in the speaking public speaking, and then you collect authentic information about the topic, and then you should be follow your grammar and practice yourself and follow your language. And also you should be positive, you should have positive attitude before starting to speak. If you have negative attitude about the topic, means your speech won't be effective. So if you want your speech should be effective, be attentive and friendly, warm in front of the audience. Speak clearly and slowly. Encourage the audience then and there, and focus on your topic. Don't move away from your topic. Don't add unwanted content in your topic. And then and there, summarize the important points so that it recall gives the audience some recalling gives the audience some to be with you and to be attentive in your presentation. So be attentive, friendly and warm in front of the audience. Speak clearly and slowly. Encourage the audience. Focus on your topic and summarize the point, or helps you to be positive in your presentation. And then the next thing is time management. So whatever you are following in your public speaking carefully mean, if you fails to manage your time, it will ended in flop. Why? Because time management is very, very important in your presentation. You should try to conclude your session within the time what you are provided with. So that it is very, very important. So keep your timing and follow the punctuality in your presentation to be to be punctual for the presentation also very important. So divide your speech in parts and be very careful about your time limit. Don't take much of time other than provided for you. And then, so that these are the some of the most important steps you should follow while involving yourself in public speaking. And then added to aroma to your speaking, your style is also very important. So style means you should have your own style of your speech. Don't copy others. Don't you can have a role model, but you should be yourself in while speaking. So there is a good speaker within you, so you should try to exhibit the speaker within you. Don't copy the others. Would be good for your effective speaking. Style of communication also plays an important role in public speaking. And while speaking, please mind your audience. So how they are following you, whether they are following, whether they are agreeable with you. Don't worry how much audience is sitting in front of you. So it may be too many or too low number in numbers. So whatever it may, don't worry about the number of audience in front of you. If you have confidence in your speaking, you never mind the number of your audience, but mind the your audience whether they are following your speech. So that the next thing for effective communication is apply 5 C's of communication while you are in public speaking. So already we have discussed in the previous session about the 5 C's of communication. You just apply these techniques in your public speaking. That is complete. You should give the content of your speaking, that is the information about your topic, to complete information about what you are speaking, and it should be concise, go to the point. No unnecessary information is needed. So you should give the information in a clear manner, not ambiguous manner. Cohesive is very already I told, coherence and cohesion are very important for writing as well as in speech also. That is, your speech should be in an organized and structured way, and courteous, that is showing respect to your audience. That is whether they are following, whether they are agreeable with you, that is also you must follow. So if you apply these 5 C's in your public speaking, your speech must be would be definitely effective. And then another one important thing you should follow is apply non-verbal modes. What we have discussed in the previous session, apply non-verbal modes in your speech. That is eye contact, body language, gestures, facial expression, and dress code, etc. There are more non-verbal modes we discussed effectively during the 2 sessions. Sir also discussed, me myself, and yesterday Madam also discussed. So for 3 more days we discussed about the non-verbal modes. And please, during your public speaking in the verbal mode, you judiciously combine the non-verbal modes in your speech. It will be give excellent results. So let us discuss that. That are the points you should follow for effective public speaking. And let me discuss about some of the do's in public speaking. So the number 1 is to decide what the purpose of your talk really is. Whether what is your purpose of speaking? Please keep in your mind. So that helps you to not to go away from your topic. Do prepare and a talk and that will fit within the time limit you are given. And the third one is to show some enthusiasm and energy. So if you are with low level energy or seeing very lazy in your speech means the audience will feel the same from as you also. Do face your audience so that face your audience and with your eye contact. If you need to see your slides, then look either at the overhead projector in front of you or at the screen. Do speak loudly enough to be heard by the entire audience, even those in the back row. So that is very, very important. So some of the don'ts in public speaking also there, so that you should be aware about that not to do in the public speaking. Let us discuss these points also. So don't forget that studies show an audience can remember only 3 or 4 things you present in your talk. That is the concentration level, the attention span won't be more than 4 or 5 minutes. So that is the attention span won't be stable for any audience. So that you should keep that thing in your mind. So don't do pour more things into the minds of the audience. So give clear ideas only and in a concise manner also. Don't distract from your message by including peripheral topics on excessive details. Don't forget that any lecture is a performance. You must work to get your message across. And some more points are that don't keep jumping back and forth through your slides. Don't start to change a slide, then stop halfway. Don't fidget nervously in front of. Yes, ma'am. Don't stick your hands in your pockets, hook your thumbs under your belt, or engage in other creative diversions. So that are very important things. Don't start sentences with a so. Don't start your speech with a so. Don't end the sentence with right, okay, am I right, am I okay, like that. Don't end your speech. Don't apologetically introduce a topic with just real quick, briefly, like that. So that some do's and don'ts I have discussed with you. So if you want applauses in your presentation, in your speaking mean, you can follow these 3 P's of public speaking. So number 1 is prepare, number 2 is practice, and number 3 is perform. Before you going to start your speech, have an outline about your speech. That is, prepare well in advance and practice yourself if you are in initial stage of public speaking. If you are in advanced level, you have faced more public stages, means you can go rightly jump into the pond. So after having good amount of experience, so that third step is perform. So with confidence and positive attitude, you should perform in front of the audience. So that these 3 P's are very, very important to be an effective public speaker. And to conclude our presentation, I'm going to discuss with you about how to add power to your speech. You are going to add power to your speech. How you are going to power to your speech? There are you have to follow 5 steps. Number 1 is prepare. First one, prepare. Number 2 is organize. Number 3 is write. Number 3 is error. Number 1 prepare. Number 2 organize. Number 3 write. Number 4 error. Number 5 review and send. So this technique is applicable for both writing and speaking. So if you want to be a good writer and a creative writer, if you want to be a good in public speech means you can follow these steps in a systematic manner. So first prepare yourself, that is gather what you have to write or speak, brainstorming ideas, plan, write the points like that. And then organize what you have collected. Organize, you have collected more points to speak or write, and then organize your ideas in an well structured manner. Number 3, then write in draft, that conclude your collections, and then review again that there is any errors in your writing or what you are going to speak, and finally review and conclude. Finally you go for another from top to bottom if there is any errors grammatically or conceptually, and then you finalize your presentation. So these steps if you follow means your presentation would be too good, and you will be an effective communicator, whether it may be in writing or in speaking, whatever it may be. So I am giving one example for this power. So please follow. Gather what you can write about the city. One topic is given for you. Write about your favorite city. So you are gathering what you are going to write about the favorite city. Example, name of the city, food, clothes, culture, language, travel, cost of living, transport. So these are the points you have collected. You are intended, planned in your mind to write in that about that favorite city or to speak about that favorite city. So you planned yourself to speak under these headings, and then merge the plans. O is organized. You are going to merge the plans. So then you are going to give the heading, so city name, under you are going to speak or write under city name, cost of living, hotels, food, culture, and historical places and tourism. So name of the city that all comes under city name. Cost of living comes under clothes, food, like that. So you organize like in such a way, and then start writing the paragraph. Example, my dream city is Chennai and it is located in Tamil Nadu. The cost of living is expensive. Chennai is famous for biryani and especially the one which was located in Tambaram. So you have written like this, and then check the errors. There is errors. If you follow this paragraph means Chennai is C is in capital, Tambaram T is in small letter. That should be replaced with the capital letters. So that this is what you have find out during the checking the errors, and finally you review the writing and finally it for presentation. So if you follow these steps means your presentation would be good. So that with that I conclude my presentation, and thanks due to the Almighty God for giving us the both organizer and my co-speaker for conducting this wonderful workshop for these 7 days. In spite of our busy schedule, we worked hard for this workshop, and to my parents and family for their kind cooperation, all teachers, to the Lions Club of Excellence Chidambaram, to the organizers, Sailila Madam, Pravina Ma'am, Kalaivani Ma'am, Ramnathan Sir, Shanti Ma'am, so every in the organizing committee, to all my well-wishers. Slides are from where I have picked my slides, and hope that the session was useful. Thank you for your valuable time with me. Wish you all to have good communication skills and be a good public speaker. Happy learning. If you have any doubts, please discuss with me. Thank you. Thank you, one and all.
Any questions from the participants to Mahalakshmi Madam? Please check, Maha Madam, please check the chat box. If there is any questions, you can answer them. Otherwise, we start with the valedictions.
Nothing is there in the chat box, ma'am.
Okay, Maha, okay. Yeah, thank
Yes,
you, Maha.
audience.
Shall we end the session, Maha?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, Mahalakshmi Madam, for your wonderful session on public speaking. It was really an eye-opener for all the participants, and I'm sure the participants would have been highly benefited by this session. Now I request Dr. K. Sailila Madam, the organizing secretary, to start with the valedictions.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Good evening to all the participants and line members, organizing team members from BHN SN College, Virudhunagar. Welcome you all to this valedictory session. This program was actually scheduled in a very short period, and it was advertised and it was done. In this short period, our resource person done it very well. And I think it was a successful program. So while speaking about effective communication skills, I was thinking to tell something about communication skills. So I prepared a video how the reception of the opposite party should not be. I have prepared a video for that. I thought of posting it during receptive skills, but I did not do that. I was not able to prepare. I prepared myself with the help of a joke. 1 minute, please. I'll share you the screen. Even if we communicate well, the receiving member should be expert in understanding whatever we tell. So here is a joke for you. One minute, I'll be sharing. Whether the screen has been shared now?
Yes, Sailila Madam.
Yes. So even though we communicate correctly, the opponent should receive it correctly. I thought of posting it during that reception skills that time itself, but I was not able to do. What is the beauty of this video is that I just prepared this video with the help of a joke, with a scene and inserting some pictures to make
Sanya
it
madam,
Yeah.
Sanya madam,
Yes, madam.
your voice is breaking.
Okay,
Not
madam.
clear. Not clear.
Okay, madam. This video I prepared what is a poor reception to demonstrate what a poor reception that lady is having, and handling this kind of persons is very, very difficult. So we have to develop such a effective communication to make them understand also. So with this, I hand over the session to Dr. Ramanathan to say a few words in the valedictory session. Ramanathan sir, are you here?
Yes, ma'am.
Last day, you want to tell anything?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Just we can conclude.
Yes, sir.
Yes, yes.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Kalevani ma'am, I now request Kalevani madam, line member, Chidambaram Excellence, Assistant Professor, Department of Education, Annamala University, to give a report about this program. Kalevani ma'am, please. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Kalevani ma'am.
Okay. Most respected line members and my dear participants, good evening to one and all. I am here before you to present the report of 7 days national workshop jointly organized by Lions Club International Chidambaram Excellence, Pondicherry Excellence, and Department of English, Virudhunagar, Hindu Nadar College, Sendil Kumar Nadar College, Virudhunagar on effective communication skills. First day workshop was on introduction to language skills shared by Dr. N. Magalakshmi, Assistant Professor, Krishnaswamy College of Education for Women, Pondicherry. Second day workshop was on art of communication and its type given by Dr. R. Anandam, Assistant Professor of English, VHNSN College, Virudhunagar. Third day workshop was on developing receptive skills given by Dr. N. Magalakshmi. Fourth day workshop was on developing productive skills chaired by Lions Dr. S. Ramanathan, Assistant Professor, Department of English, VHNSN College, Virudhunagar. Fifth day workshop was on effective communication given by Dr. N. Magalakshmi. Sixth day workshop was on introducing yourself and body language shared by Lions Dr. K. N. Sharmila, Assistant Professor of English, Annamalai University. Seventh day workshop was on public speaking and speaking in groups given by Dr. N. Magalakshmi. The lectures were informative and throw light on the various aspects of education, and now we are in the valedictory function. I express my deep sense of gratitude for giving me this opportunity to present this report. Thank you one and all.
Thank you, Kalevani ma'am, for your report. Now, audience can give your feedback. Anyone is willing to give feedback? Put it in the chat box so that I will make you co-host.
Raise your hands.
Or raise your hands. Those who are willing to give feedback. Raise your hands. I will make you co-host so that you can speak. Yes,
Kamraj.
Kamraj. Participant named Kamraj can give your views now.
Inspector ma'am,
Yes, sir.
very useful and excellent sessions to us, our future experience, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much. Next, I can Sharon. I'll make Sharon. Yes, Sharon can speak now. Sharon. Sharon can speak now. You have raised your hands. Dhyaneshwar, you can speak now.
Hello, good evening, madam.
Good evening.
This is Guru Pratap Reddy, Assistant Professor,
Yes, sir.
Department of English, Sir C.R. Reddy Autonomous College, Eluru,
Yes, sir.
Andhra Pradesh.
Okay.
Really, all the 6 days of webinar on developing communicative skills was really excellent, informative, and enlightening. The utmost care that you have taken, right from choosing the topics, selecting resource persons, was quite impeccable. It is clearly evident in almost all the activities that have direct or indirect bearing on this webinar. Resource persons actually touched upon many things that would help us to augment the effectiveness of our teaching in day-to-day classrooms. It is very useful for a visually impaired person like me because they were very informative, and apart from showing the slides, the information they gave us is really valuable, madam. Now, efforts like this will certainly go a long way in making the classrooms build the destiny of a nation. As Kotari Commission said, the destiny of a nation is built in its classrooms. Now, because English is a language of opportunities, by developing communicative skills, we will be able to stand our students on a good stead in job market. So I am really thankful to the organizers and all the resource persons for making this webinar very informative and enlightening. Thank you very much, madam.
Now Indumati can speak. Indumati? Yes.
Yes, ma'am. I'm Indumati from Kadlur, ma'am.
Okay.
This section is very, very effective, ma'am. And then we learn 5 P's of communication. It is very, very effective, ma'am. And then we can learn verbal and non-verbal. All the section topics are very, very effective, ma'am. So thank you very much, ma'am.
Thank you. Venugopal, sir, you can speak now. Venugopal, sir, can speak now.
Hello.
Yes.
Good evening, madam. I'm Dr. Venugopal speaking from Hyderabad.
Okay.
The entire session is very excellent, madam. But the very practical problem is lying with the rural areas, madam. in technical institutions, mostly engineering colleges are located in outskirts of the city, mostly at rural areas. Most of the students are not able to speak properly, effective communication. They are not able to write good English also. We are trying to implement best efforts to development of our language proficiency, but even then they write because of poor writing skills. Many students, bright students, are also getting poor scores in the examination. But we are taking best efforts to improve. But final result is not up to mark, madam. How to solve this problem? The same question I posted.
Mahalakshmi ma'am
This
can
is
answer for
rural
this.
areas problem.
Mahalakshmi ma'am.
Ma'am, ma'am, please.
Yes.
Sir, Venugopalan sir, good evening, sir. So that English is taught as a second language in our schools. In our curriculum, it has placed as the second language. In all the schools in India, we are following English as our second language. And even though the Tamil teacher is teaching Tamil, science teacher is teaching science, maths teacher is teaching mathematics, but English teachers failed to teach English in the classroom. That is the very basic reason for this lagging of skills among our students. All the English teachers should realize this fact, including myself, so that we are striving as a teacher educator, we are striving to educate our teacher trainee student to handle English as the language, not as a subject in the classroom. So that is what we are doing for 11 more years. What my teacher educator taught the same to me. So this is should be carefully handled in the classroom. Language teacher should, as it is, there is no exposure in the language in the in home or in other environment. We should follow the exposure that should be basically given by the teachers. So that what we are given for the 7 more days, receptive and productive skills. If we concentrate on this receptive, that is basically we should develop the listening skills. Without input, there won't be any output. So we should train our students to listen more. Then only we should give them practice to write and speak. That if we follow this technique in our classrooms, the basic what I taught in the first day itself, LSRW skills, the result will be excellent. So that is the major thing. We should start initiate from our classrooms, sir.
Thank you, madam. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
There are many hands raised here. I will give you last chance for Abhirami so that we can finish the function quickly. Abhirami. Yes, Abhirami, you are the final feedback. This is the final feedback. Please give. Abhirami.
I'm Abhirami from Vivekananda College, ma'am.
Yes.
I'm Abhirami from Vivekananda College, ma'am.
Okay, continue.
The ideas you shared was very helpful for to improve our betterment. Thank you for making this weekend very worthwhile, ma'am. Thank you for your wonderful session, ma'am.
Thank you, Abhirami. Thank you so much for your feedback. Thank you. Ma'am, shall we conclude? There are a lot of hands here. What can I do now?
Yes, madam. 7 o'clock now.
Okay, participants, please post your feedback in the chat box. Sorry, we couldn't give a chance to every one of you. Now, I thank everyone for your valuable feedback. I invite Dr. K. Pravina ma'am, Lion member, Associate Professor, Annamalai University, to give vote of thanks for this 7-day workshop organized by Lions Club Chidambaram, Chidambaram Excellence, Pondicherry Excellence, and BHNSN College.
Feedback better.
Yes.
Thank you, Saila madam.
Ma'am, 1 minute. We will be posting the feedback in the chat box now, and there will be a small assignment. You can submit. You can have the link with you and submit as early as possible. Okay. Okay. A short, Mahalakshmi ma'am, can you discuss about that assignment once again so that we can finish the program? You give instruction about that assignment, please.
Yes, ma'am. Dear participant, assignment is posted in the feedback link itself. Please post your story. It may be in 5 or 6 lines, and whatever you can write it, please try it. Nothing is right or nothing is wrong, and don't hesitate to write. And second one is comprehension is given. Read the passage and answer the questions. So only certificates will be provided for those who send the feedback only. So assignments only. So please keep submitting the assignments. Thank you for your enthusiastic participation. We really feel as very happy for your interesting participation for these 7 days, for staying connected with us. Thank you one and all present in this virtual session. Thank you.
Sorry for the interruption. Mahalakshmi ma'am, I have given only one assignment, that is developing the story with the hints. That alone
Okay,
I have
okay.
given.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, whatever may be it, please submit it. Dear participant, please submit the assignment.
So the feedback has been posted in the chat box. Kindly check it. Ma'am, Pravina ma'am, please give vote of thanks.
Most respected priests, learned resource persons, line members, and my dear participants. Good evening to all. I deem it a privilege to express gratitude to all those who have made this workshop a useful and interesting one. First of all, my deep sense of gratitude to all the participants who have reposed faith in us and participated in this workshop from various parts of the country for all these 7 days. It is your presence in this program which is the source of inspiration to do better. Thank you, participants, and I'm sure this training will be an eye-opener to the various aspects of communication. You are one side of the coin. My sincere thanks to the principal, Nagar Nadar, Nadar College, Nagar, for collaborating with this event. My special thanks to Dr. Sam Thakur, Head of the Department of English, VHNSN College, Virudhunagar, for sharing his expertise. My profound thanks to Dr. S. Ramanathan, Assistant Professor, Department of English, VHNSN College, Virudhunagar, for his valuable presence on all these 7 days and being a part of this program as an organizer, as a resource person, and as an expert. Thank you so very much for sparing your valuable time. My heartfelt thanks to Dr. R. Anandan, Assistant Professor of VHS and College, Virudhunagar, Dr. K. Sharmila, Assistant Professor from Annamala University, Dr. N. Mahalakshmi, valuable resource person, Assistant Professor from Krishnaswamy College of Education, for handling 3 sessions, Dr. V. Mahendra Pandya, sir, and all the resource persons were efficient and the way of presentation was well received by the participants. Thank you, sir, for your expertise.
Thank you, Pravina ma'am, for your vote of thanks.
Wait, I have not completed.
Okay, ma'am.
My thanks to Anandan sir, Sharmila madam, Mahalakshmi madam, Mahendra Pandit sir, Ramanathan sir for your expertise. You were the other side of the coin in the program. Thank you, sir. My thanks to line members of Chidambaram Excellence, Dr. L. Manila, Dr. Mayamai, Dr. Aparna, Dr. Tamil Chelvi for the valuable feedback during this training program. My thanks to Vipul Chanal sir, Subramanian sir, Jay Balan sir, Chitrakala, Madam Murli Kanan sir, Kalayarasi, Sangeeta, Krishna Kumar Srivatsraj sir, being a part of this workshop for your valuable suggestions and support throughout this program. My thanks to the organizing team, Dr. K. Sailita, Dr. S. Kalaivani, and Mr. K. Jayaprakash for taking this initiative in conducting this program by your meticulous planning and systematic execution. This workshop was a good learning experience for all the participants. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you, Pravina ma'am. Thank you very much for your feedback. Let us all come for photo. Please on your videos, you can have your photo. All of you switch on your video mode. You can have your photo. Second one. Kalavani madam, come in the video, please. Kalavani madam. Okay, last one. Last one. Kalavani madam, are you not here? Okay, thank you. Thank you all for your participation. We will be meeting in the next program again. Maybe in technology or something like that, research forum or something like that. We can have another program shortly. Thank you for all your cooperation. I think all of you have posted your feedback. Everyone have posted your feedback, I think. Shall we close the session now? Feedback posted to everyone. Check again, I am posting. It is in the chat box. Surely we will notify for the another program. We have asked you the choice for the topic. We will see your feedback and we will arrange the next program. I'll post again the feedback link.
Saila madam.
Yes, madam.
They have asked for research methodology workshop.
Yes, madam. We will do, ma'am. Yes, madam. We can give the YouTube link in the WhatsApp group for all these 7 days we have with us. We will give you the link. Yes, recording is available. We will give you the link. Yes, you be in the same group so that for our future programs we will inform the group. We remain in the group, WhatsApp group, the same group. We can inform you. Teaching methodology. Okay. You can have a program on teaching methodology. So whatever suggestions you have given in the feedback, whichever is possible, we will give you. Shall we finish, ma'am? Pravina ma'am. I think all of them posted their feedback. Okay, shall we end the program?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay.
Thank you, Sandra, madam.
Thank you, madam, for all your cooperation.
Thank you, madam.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for your technical assistance. Jayaprakash sir from Annamalai University. Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you, madam.
Okay, thank you all. We can close the meeting.
Thank you, ma'am.
கலைவாணி மேடம் நல்லா இருக்கு மேடம்.
Kalaivani madam, come again. Come again. I'll take your photo. Kalaivani madam, yes. 1 minute. Time is over. Okay. Thank you, all of you. We will connect in some other situation. Thank you.